One of my favorite Mac applications is actually still in beta, and it's really a screen capture application called Skitch. I've turned as many Mac users as I can onto it because it's that good. So I want to take a quick look at what Skitch can do. Skitch, first and foremost, is a simple way to snap any specific picture. Let's go to the Gear Diary site. I want to take the Gear Diary logo, and all I need to do is, with my mouse and trackpad, or trackpad and buttons, I can clip a picture of the Gear Diary logo, and I can actually resize the image right in the Skitch window as it is. The other thing that I can do is I can actually add all sorts of annotation to it as well in a variety of different colors. So if I wanted to, add something here, I can do that. I can go back, I can erase it. I can actually control the size of the eraser as well. And what I add in text-wise and annotation-wise actually floats above the image. So I can also add information here if I want. And then I can actually take it, I can resize it. The sizes are a little bit limiting, but there are enough options, I guess, to make it useful. And I can actually move it around wherever I like it and really play with it. And as soon as I click out of it, the control disappears, but it's still there if I want to go back and I want to move it if I don't like what I just did. So, there we have that. If I want to point to something, I can actually take an arrow and I can actually point to the item that I want to make more important as well. Or I can go and I can erase them as well. So that's part of what it can do. Really very useful if you want to actually grab a screenshot of something, add a comment here or there. Very, very useful with that. You can then go down here and give the label an title. So we're going to say GD logo. And then there are two things that I can do with it. I can also share it, by the way, as a JPEG. I can save it as a PNG, as a PDF, as a Skitch file to pass on to another Skitch user. Never use that. I want to use something more universal. And I can actually control the size and the quality of the JPEG as well if I want to get a smaller file. Now, what I can then do is I can click Save. And if I click Save, it actually goes over into the images. And I actually have a library of images that I've taken using Skitch that I can access later on. So I used this in a post earlier today. It's still there if I want to come back and use it at a later date. Then I can resize it, I can save it again if I want. Or I can go back to the Gear Diary logo as well. The other thing that I can do with Skitch, which is incredibly useful, is I can actually open up a Skitch web account and I can actually upload the images to that Skitch web account, and then it makes it very easy to embed them because the images then are saved as HTML code. So if I upload, and it has a really neat sound to it, and then if I click share, it'll actually bring up my Skitch window. Let me resize this so we get it in the full screen. And there's the image. And I can save the page. I can get the code for the page, for the image only, to embed the code, or full size. I can email it to someone. I can add comments here. I can make it either public, or I can make it private, or I can make it a secret URL. That would be the way I would use it if I wanted to actually take the link and have it upload to a post, because I don't want to actually have to upload the image to the website that I'm posting to. There are other settings as well. We'll block this out, but you can actually access your Twitter account. You can have a mail drop, so you can actually email stuff right into Skitch. Again, we're going to take out the personal details there. There's a host of things that you can do with Skitch. Really useful, currently free because it's in beta. Don't know what's going to happen when it comes out of beta, but it's been in beta for a long time. Let's take a quick look at the opening video that explains how to use Skitch as well.
Skitch makes it amazingly easy to capture your images and ideas and share them via email, chat, and the web. Instead of typing a description, you can just as easily share your actual screenshot, photo, or drawing. This 3-minute video is the fastest way to learn about Skitch, but if you want to watch it later, you can find it in Help. So we're looking at this website and we want to show something to our friend. Let's click Snap and click and drag to take a snapshot. Let's point this out. Notice drawing and text float above the snap so we can move it without messing up the image. Also notice in Skitch what you see is what you get. Resizing is as easy as dragging the corner, and cropping is just as simple. Let's name our image, choose the format we want, and drag it out from the Drag Me tab. I have the file here in my hand, and I can place it anywhere I like because it's created automatically for me, without the need to save. If we want to put this image online, into a forum, or a MySpace page, or a blog, we can use Web Post. It's already set up as part of the Skitch beta, so a single click uploads our image to our myskitch.com page. Here we can see our image is now online. If we simply wanted to show someone this page, we could copy this URL. Or, if we wanted to paste an image into a forum, we could copy this forum one. But let's copy the URL for an embedded version and paste that into our blog. This way, our blog post will show a small thumbnail preview which people can click on. We can find this link again or delete and manage this image within Skitch History. Skitch History automatically keeps a copy of every image we share, so you can always find it again. If you want to put a copy into history without sharing, then press Save. And this is one of the many ways that Skitch fits into your life. You can browse and open your iPhoto library, drag in and paste images, sketch out an idea, and take eyesight snapshots. And the Skitch beta can upload to .Mac, FTP, Flickr, and more. And we'd love to see what you do with Skitch, so please send us feedback in the Skitch feedback tab. Thanks for watching, and for more news visit plus.com/skitch. You can see this video again in Help.